Hi, this is Thresdend, and this is part 6 of an ESO Firesong walkthrough. In the previous episode, we were trying to make our way up here to Castle Tonnere. Count Mornard's son has been kidnapped by the Firesong Circle and the Dreadsail Pirates. And also there's a sacred seed there that we need to get. So that's why we're going to Castle Tonnere. In the meantime, we decided to finally go to Fauns Thicket and help out our friend Razumdar, and also a local druid here who was trying to save the fawns and Fauns Thicket from being eaten by wolves. But we've done that. We succeeded. The berries have been planted here in Fauns Thicket, and now we're going to head north to Castle Tonnere.
Oh, good. I didn't want to walk.
Here is a Wayshrine. We desperately need one, because we are way far away from this one down here. This is Ifri's Path Wayshrine. And here is a set station on the other side of this area.
We meet again, mercenary. I expected as much.
Captain Siravaen?
If you're about to walk up and bang on the front gate, let me stop you right here. The ruins are full of dreadsails. You'll never get in that way. Sea Lord Nalos seems to be mustering his forces for something big.
Are you spying on the dreadsails?
Sea Lord Nalos locked up 3 of my crew. I'm going to free them and kill the bastard. Unfortunately, the dreadsails are here in greater numbers than I anticipated. Which makes me wonder how you plan to rescue the lordling they have in there.
You know for sure that Sir Stefan is in the keep?
I saw Nalos and some Firesong druids arrive with a captive noble in Mornard colors. The druids left shortly after, but their prisoner stayed behind. Now you're here. Not hard to put wind and wave together. So what's your plan?
Archdruid Ellic told me about a secret entrance to the dungeons. I'll sneak in.
A foolhardy rescue attempt? Perfect. Just the diversion I need. That should give me the chance to find my crewmates and confront Sea Lord Nalos. Take your secret path. I'll find another way in. We'll hit them from 2 directions.
Sounds good. All right, maybe I'll see you inside.
If you're heading for the dungeons, I'll scale the walls while you're clattering around downstairs. Once I free my crewmates, I'll see if I can find that sea snake Nalos. You know, this might actually work.
It actually might. Tell me about your vendetta against Sea Lord Nalos.
He's a traitor and a murderer. The Gilded Blades used to lead the Dreadsails fleet. We were loyal to King Orgnum and the Piandonian Armada, but Nalos was not satisfied with that. He challenged my brother Sresa for leadership.
What happened?
Nalos won by using a poisoned blade. Then he promised the Dreadsails vast riches if they forswore their oaths to King Orgnum and followed him into exile. A coward and a traitor. I will see him dead at my feet. I swear it.
Have you seen an Eldertide druid captive here?
Seen? No. But I've overheard some of the sentries talking about a druid they're holding somewhere in the castle. Maybe even the same one Nalos took from Suncleft Grotto. Aha. You think that relic he's looking for might be here too?
I don't know for certain.
Keep your little secrets then. I don't have any interest in druids or their sacred relics. But if I find something that belongs to them, I'll be happy to turn it over. For a suitable finder's fee, of course.
You said Sea Lord Nalos is planning something big?
Many of the crews I've seen around here are new to the Dreadsails fleet. I think Sea Lord Nalos is hiring on every band of murderous scum with an itch for plunder he can find. I wonder what he's offering them.
What's Sea Lord Nalos' target, then?
Pirates don't gather in massive fleets unless the Sea Lord plans to descend on a large, well-defended port. The only one on Galen is Vastir. It's just a question of when and how Nalos chooses to launch his attack.
All right. Right, the first thing I want to do is I want to go, yes, Fort Avrippe, How do I get in here? Oh, it's like a sea elf place or something. It's got big snakes on it. I mean, probably a sea elf place, but it could just be somebody who likes snakes. That's always possible. Chimera's Rebuke is the set that you could create here. This is a jewelry crafting station. I need to... You know what? Let me do this. While I'm here... do I need this? I need Gourmand's Ring. I'm going to lock that. And deconstruct this. I need this. Yes. Trying to make sure I don't accidentally deconstruct the set pieces that we've collected. Like, what is this? This is Bastion of the Draifa. I actually need to collect that. On here it says Draifa Girdle. Okay, whatever. It's Bastion of the Draifa set. Alright. Maybe I've got enough pieces now. Steadfast metal belt is what I was wearing. Bastion of the Draifa. Let's check. This is Phoenix Moth. Back Alley Gourmand. Bastion of the Draifa. Alright, 3 different pieces. That doesn't help us. Gourmand's Ring. So there's 2 pieces of Back Alley Gourmand. Just 2 pieces. I definitely need to get this. Phoenix-Mouth Theurge. That's the second piece of Phoenix-Mouth Theurge. And what else? I guess that's it. Okay, so we still don't have enough pieces. We've got 2 pieces of 2 sets, but we need 5 of 1 set. So we're still a ways off. This has got to be locked. Bastion of the Draifa. There's 1 piece. And then there's 1 more, there's a weapon, right? Just making sure. Looks like we've got 2 pieces of each of 2 sets. And that's it. So it's not enough to replace the gear that we've currently got. All of this is junk I can deconstruct. What else? Anything else? Maybe an enchanting set? Should be an enchanting area. Don't want to use the cooking fire. Where's the enchanting area? Gotta be over here somewhere. I still don't see it though. Go upstairs? No. Oh, I guess it makes sense that there wouldn't be an enchanting area because there wouldn't be enchanting set pieces. That makes sense, I guess. But there's a provisioning place. Why can't I have an enchanting place, too? Alright. So, let's go west.
If that ship leaves Windwrack, it'll be too late for me to catch that Khajiit.
Alright, so Castle Tonnere is up there. Alright, huge castle. Gotcha. So, what is this thing over here, then? Alright, that's the cave passage to get into the castle. Okay. Pure water. Lorcan's tears, actually. Oh, this way. Okay. Ember, please do not attack the neutral animals that are not attacking us.
The Eldertide Druid broke, as I knew she would.
Yes, Sea Lord. Are we finished with her?
Keep her alive until we have the relic in hand.
Uh-oh. Not good. There's no enemies. That's really weird.
Nalos, I've come for your head.
Siravaen? Ha! Uldiss, you get the relic and deliver it to the Firesong.
We got a Templar here.
I'll deal with this pest.
Die, traitor, for King Orgnum.
Oh, she's gonna kill him. Great. Coins, sword, great. I'll take that, and that, and that.
Friend, over here. You're a welcome sight. By the green, how did you find me, friend? No, I don't care. I'm just glad you're here. Your timing is excellent. I'm not sure I could endure another round of my jailer's torture.
They're torturing you?
Dreadsail interrogation tactics aren't subtle. They pressed me for information about Vastir, defenses, weaknesses, those sorts of things. Sea Lord Nalos obviously has ambitions in Galen beyond the bargain he made with the Firesong Circle.
How do I get you out of this cell?
Not easily. This lock has some sort of arcane reinforcement. You won't be able to pick it. We need the jailer's key. He's a fearsome brute called Courtyard. His chambers are across the hall to the east. That's how he comes and goes, at least.
Carries the key on his person?
He might. Or it might be stored somewhere in his chambers. Get the key however you can, but I'll shed no tears if you dispatch Courtyard.
Alright. It's kind of an empty area. It's kind of weird. There's no enemies and no loot. Very little. Exodus of the Druids. Okay, this is pages 1 and 2. 3 and 4. I'm not going to read this one because we're like right in the middle of major stuff. The Na Totambu of Yokuda. I think that's a core game lore book anyway. I've probably already read it. Tonnere dungeon key. A key to the dungeon cells of Castle Tonnere. Any loot? Got a drink trunk. Shadowspun gloves. The Chosen People of Edmaries. Yeah, that's a core game book. Read that way too many times. Ithgulier. Alright. Anything in the desk? Lockpicks. Good. Coins. Empty jewelry box. I feel cheated. They tricked me. They didn't leave anything to steal. That's just wrong. Don't tell me that Templar is going to kill the boss. I'm going to have to wait for it to respawn.
You return. And with the key, I hope.
Got the key.
Thank you. Now let us speak without the bars between us. Oh, it feels good to be out of that cell. I heard quite a commotion earlier. Something about heads and traitors and kings. Was that your work?
Captain Siravaen is here. She's going after Sea Lord Nalos while I'm rescuing you.
The sea elf that hunts others of her kind. Banner at Court told me about Suncleft Cove. An unlikely ally. I don't mean to complicate things, but there's another prisoner. An Eldertide Druid named Niraya. We must rescue her as well.
Archdruid Elec told Niraya to hide the Eldertide seed in these ruins.
Of course. That explains much. Sea Lord Nalos wants to get the seed for the Firesong. Obviously, we can't let him have it.
Obviously.
Nor can we leave Niraya to the cruelty of the Dreadsails. They've been interrogating her for hours.
I overheard Sea Lord Nalos. He learned where the seed is hidden.
Then we must rescue Niraya and get her to tell us how to find the seed. We need to retrieve it before Sea Lord Nalos. Come, friend. The interrogation chamber is through the door to the north.
Alright, let's go. I think they're gonna get the seed. I think that's pretty obvious. They got too big of a head start on us.
I'm gonna show off.
Yeah, I'm going the right way. Now there's enemies everywhere. I guess these people came in before us and killed all the enemies. That's why the place was empty. Orders from what? Orders from Sea Lord Nalos. Did we already read this? No. Captains of the Dreadsail Fleet, assemble your crews and make ready for a massed naval assault on the city of Vastir. Our prisoners have revealed no weak points of note, but with our numbers we will overrun the city before the defenders can redeploy to meet us. Be ready to attack with or without the support of the Firesong Circle. Archdruid Orlaith promised to aid us in payment for our help with the Druid Council, but she wants to find the Stonelore seed before we strike. I do not want to wait, and frankly, I do not trust her, Sea Lord Nalos.
Sea Lord Nalos plans to attack Vastir. I guessed as much. Come, let's press on. Time is not on our side.
This guy's fighting with his fists because they took his weapons from him.
Niraya, I'll cut you free. Hold on.
The seed. They're after the Eldertide seed. You and Sir Stefan are too late. I was weak. I told the Dreadsails about my circle's most guarded secret. Leave me behind and stop them before they escape with the Eldertide relic.
Archdruid Elec asked me to find you and recover the Eldertide seed.
The Archdruid sent you? Then perhaps there's still hope. I hid the seed in an ancient Eldertide shrine below the castle. But Sea Lord Nalos forced me to tell him how to find it. If only I'd been a little stronger.
We can still stop Sea Lord Nalos. Where's the shrine?
There's an ancient tree in the castle's upper courtyard. The door to the shrine lies hidden within its roots. Captain Uldiss heads there as we speak. Please, don't let the Sea Elves take the sacred seed.
I'll find the shrine and retrieve the Eldertide seed.
Go ahead, Mainlander. Look for the ancient tree in the upper courtyard. I just need a moment to catch my breath, and then I'll be right behind you.
Tell me about the Eldertide shrine.
This old keep stands above a pristine cavern, forgotten by all but the Druids of my circle. After the Lords of Tonnere abandoned their castle, we reclaimed our ancient shrine. It serves as a secret meeting place and refuge when the need arises.
Why did you hide the sacred seed here?
When Archdruid Orlaith demanded our seed, we decided it was no longer safe in Tuin. Alec told me to take the seed and hide it. This was the most secret place I could think of. I didn't know the dread sails were coming, though.
Have you seen any other prisoners here?
Yes. There are sea elves held in the castle above. Traitors or outcasts among their own kind, I guess. I saw them once or twice when I was taken for questioning, but I didn't get a chance to speak with them.
Do you know where they are?
Sea Lord Nalos kept me in the dungeons. I'm sure he isn't holding any sea elf prisoners down here, so they must be elsewhere in the castle. One of the old towers, perhaps.
Okay, I gotta go
I'll
get
stay
this.
with Niraya while you clear the way. We'll join you in the courtyard.
All right, let's see if we can recover this seed. I feel like they've got a head start on us. We're not going to be able to catch them.
Captain Uldiss entered the next courtyard. I leave her to you. With me, gilded blades. Time to make Sea Lord Nalos pay!
All right.
The door.
Oh, I missed some dialogue. The door to the shrine is hidden in those roots, Mainlander, she said.
What's the tunnel? There's no wish to find Siravaen's blade in my back.
I have no wish to find Siravaen's blade in my back.
They must be here somewhere.
They can't find it. Good. Captain Uldiss.
Mainlander. Deal with you, I'll bring the Druid her relic.
Ah.
They're in for it now.
I need to zoom out. Oh, I killed her.
Take the seed, Mainlander. We can avoid the dread sails by using the back exit.
Take the seed to Vastir. It will be safe there.
All right, we got the seed.
Well fought, friend. Retrieve the seed and we'll take it to Vastir. The Druids in the Vine District can protect it until we find Archdruid Alec.
All right, great.
The seed is safe, thank Ifre. But we can't leave it here. Please, retrieve the seed and let's get out of here.
Wait. I thought I already had it. Take the Eldertide seed. It's up there. Thought maybe I looted it off of the boss's corpse or something, but no, it's up here. Eldertide seed, the sacred seed of the Eldertide Circle.
Look out! Behind us!
Calm yourself. I am Captain Siravaen of the Gilded Blades. Sea Lord Nalos escaped me, curse his eyes. I learned two things you should know. The Firesong also seek the Stone Lore relic, and Nalos plans to attack Vastir soon.
I appreciate the warning. Let's continue this outside.
I had Sea Lord Nalos at the point of my blade. Then a wall of bodyguards rushed between us, damn their sails. That's twice now the maggot-ridden eel has escaped me. I'm done with this dank old druid shrine. Let's speak outside.
We should return to Vastir immediately, friend. If Sea Lord Nalos plans to bring the Dreadsail fleet against the city, we must get ready to welcome him.
We should go, Mainlander. The passage to the...
Okay, alright, I'm going.
Remember my warning. The dread sails are coming for Vastir. Well, my plan almost worked. And you did your part. Even rescued the Lordling and the Druid, I see. Sea Lord Nalos may have escaped my blade again, but I got my crew members back. Better than a leak in the hold, I suppose.
Can you tell us anything else about Sea Lord Nalos and his plan to attack Vastir?
Nothing more to tell. He's got a massive fleet, and it's going to sail straight for Vastir. He's just waiting for the Firesong to provide their support. That won't come until they get the Stonelaw relic. At least that's what Nalos indicated.
And what are you going to do?
Gather more of the gilded blades from wherever Nalos stashed them. Then wait for another chance to kill the bastard. Who knows? Maybe I'll come to Vastir, since I know Nalos will be there. As long as we share an enemy, I'm on your side.
Thanks for giving us the warning.
Shouldn't you take that relic someplace safe? Everyone seems rather concerned about the silly old things.
I guess so. Any idea what Sea Lord Nalos wants with Vastir?
It's the richest port on Galen, overflowing with plunder. Any pirate lord would gladly sack it if they thought they stood a chance. With the power of the Firesong at his side, Sea Lord Nalos believes he can succeed. He also has a higher ambition.
A higher ambition?
Nalos wants to be king. Once he captures Vastir, he plans to make it his throne. A large port with stout defenses would give him an island kingdom to call his own. And the power to defy King Orgnum and all the fleets of Piandonia.
Why is Sea Lord Nalos defying his king?
Because he's a disloyal bastard. The warships and warriors Sea Lord Nalos plans to use to further his own ambitions belong to King Orgnum. They're not his to command, nor is Galen his to rule. I'm here to deliver the king's justice.
Where are the rest of the Gilded Blades?
What? You think I need more than these two? Well, you're not wrong. These are two of my officers, Velerin, first mate of the Mad Maiden, and Kovacs, our quartermaster. Sea Lord Nalos imprisoned them because they were loyal to me.
So what about the rest of the Gilded Blades?
They're scattered throughout the Dreadsail's fleet, forced to obey Nalos because they think I abandoned them. But once word gets around that I'm ready to challenge Sea Lord Nalos, they'll return to my side. Then the Mad Maiden will sail again.
Good luck.
You look ready to turn your blade on us the moment you don't think you need the Gilded Blades anymore. Fine. I'll just kill you then.
Wow, very distrustful.
None of this makes sense to me. I hope Captain Siravaen knows what she's doing.
Alright, whatever. Okay, so I'm curious what this anchor icon is here. Is this, Westport? It's not a point of interest. I don't see it on the map, map completion at all. That's interesting. I assume it'll count as completed if I simply discover it. I don't know, should I do this? Should I jump in the water? Uh-oh. Oh, I'm gonna die. Alright, well, that was an easy way to get to a Wayshrine, I guess. Alright, so I want to go ahead and head over here and help this guy find his wife. We left him there because we were busy. We had other things to do. But now I'm ready to go help him. And then maybe when we finish this... Uh-oh. That is a big drop. That's not going to work. Unless I want to just use a soul gem to get down there. Just kill myself and then resurrect myself. How many soul gems do I have? A recipe for grilled hare. Alright, I got plenty of crown soul gems. I'll just use one of them. I'll just jump down here and die. What? I didn't die! How in the world did that happen?
Storms have mercy. The moats are even thicker. The spirit moats. I'm glad I blessed us against their effects. I have no idea what such concentrations would do to our minds.
What is this place exactly?
Ifre's Path is a sacred place, with a small community of druids to look after it. Ifre set the spirit here, the one we call the Chronicle. It shares stories with us, shows us events that happened long ago.
How does it show you these stories exactly?
Through the blessings of the spirit modes. Ifre is the storyteller. All of nature comes from Ifre, but so do our tales and songs. The Chronicle utilizes both aspects of its creator.
Spirit motes?
Particles released by the Chronicle. Normally we breathe in the gift of the spirit and experience the story it wishes us to see. A vision, you might call it. Perfectly safe. Except I've never seen such large clouds of spirit motes before.
Tell me more about the threats we may face here.
Besides the Firesong druids, the very air is thick with spirit motes. You'll see them once we enter the valley. The worst are the animals, though. They frighten me.
What animals?
Crocodiles, wolves, ursocs, among others. The animals in the path are usually docile. We feed them, care for them. Now they attack without provocation. For things to be so out of balance, it goes against my understanding of nature.
Could the Firesong druids be responsible for all this?
It started after their attack. But I've never seen a druid who could control the spirit motes before. Only the Chronicle commands them. Chooses when to release them, and what story they carry. I have no clue what's happening here.
Okay, so I think we've already heard all that. I apologize if I played through that on an earlier episode, but I just kind of wanted to refresh my memory. It's been a while since I took the quest. But our objective is to... Yeah, she was lost in the chaos, and I need to look at clues for where she is. Ember is yelling at the crocodiles. My magic will destroy you! I got news for you, Ember. They don't understand what you're saying. Ah, it looks like I missed the first clue. I was so busy fighting that I missed the clue. Should be right here somewhere. Druid sent his last account. The Firesong. They've come to kill us. This may very well be the last record of Druid Senna. It's not my best work, but what Death Letter is. My instincts served me better than my poor friends and family when the Firesong attacked. I watched their lives extinguished beyond the boulder that hid me from view. The Firesong stalked ever closer to my hiding place, their weapons drawn and flames raised high. But the most curious thing happened. The spirit motes, which we've all experienced before, cascaded down in a thick blanket over the valley. It settled on the Firesong, their shapes all but silhouettes in the fog. They struggled for only a moment before their arms fell to their sides. I thought they'd fall to the floor in a deep slumber, but they marched toward the waterfall and disappeared from view. I don't know what happened to them after that, but it unnerved me. The moats surround me and animals prowl all about. I fear I won't survive this, but my account must. Someone has to know what happened. The Chronicle, we have to keep it safe. It tells us who we are.
Druid Senna saw the moat cloud form? It's like nothing I've encountered. Druid Senna, the animals tore her life away. Still, her account mentions the moat settling quickly. That's highly unusual. We should keep looking. I worry my Gwenaelle might suffer a similar fate.
Yeah, I'm worried about it too.
Besides the Firesong, crocodiles. It started after. Yes, free.
I just want to go through this
I've been
so
searching
that
the perimeter.
It won't keep annoying me, telling me I need to go through that dialogue. I've already gone through it in a previous episode. Look at these outfits. They got like Christmas outfits on. That's cool.
Didier, Vitach. They're all dead. Gwenaelle. She's not here. That's some small relief.
Yeah.
We found the last.
We found some troubling things, outsider.
We found the last notes of Druid Senna and a group of dead Eldertide. But my Gwenaelle is still among the missing. What do you think, outsider? What do your non-Druid senses tell you?
The spirit motes mentioned in Druid Senna's note, you said they behaved differently?
Yes, the Chronicle grows plants called Muse-Mouths, which release a small amount of spirit motes when we commune with it. The motes show us the stories. They've never threatened or harmed us before. And they never appeared as great clouds either.
So why is this cloud of motes dangerous?
Other than the thick concentration, I'm not sure. Druid Senna mentioned that the Firesong caught in the fog lowered their weapons and then marched off as if in a trance. This is very strange.
And your wife wasn't among the dead Eldertide we found?
No, but the others all lived in our community. And from the looks of it, they were killed by the Firesong attackers. They must have been surprised. There are no Firesong druids among the dead. But there's also no sign of my wife.
That's good. It means Gwenaelle might still be alive. Didn't Senna's notes also mention a waterfall?
Not finding my wife could mean anything. All we know is that she's not here. She could be anywhere. But yes, let's go check the waterfalls to the north. That's where Druid Senna's note said the Firesong druids went after the spirit motes descended.
Is there any significance to the waterfalls?
The waterfalls? I'd rather not discuss the waterfalls. That area is very private, not a place for those outside our circle. Still, if that's where the Firesong druid went, we need to check.
We haven't seen any Firesong druids yet.
There were a lot of them in the raiding party. They must be somewhere. Come on, the waterfall's on the north wall of the valley. Let's keep looking. from that Firesong Druid.
Dear Lord, get it out!
Talk to her, outsider. This won't hold her long.
Must go. Join. It calls me.
What are you talking about? Join who?
The spirit of the path. It calls to us. We must go. Defend it. Protect it.
What do you need to defend the spirit from?
Attacked. Frightened. It needs us. It must be defended. Defend! Defend!
Wait! Not in there! Right. Over here, outsider. It appears that the spirit motes do more than just tell us stories, outsider. That Firesong Druid's mind was clearly being influenced, if not outright controlled. But why is the Chronicle doing this? It never exhibited hostile behavior before.
Why aren't the spirit motes affecting us in the same way?
The blessing I bestowed upon us before we set out must be keeping the motes at bay. Given the power we just saw, I'm not sure how much longer that protection will last. I suppose you'll need to accompany me into the tunnels.
Tunnels? Is this what you were hesitant about? That there are tunnels hidden behind the waterfalls?
It is a sacred place, outsider. The tunnels lead to ritual chambers, the Muse-Mouth Plants, and to the spirit of the path, the Chronicle. Hopefully, my Gwenaelle is also somewhere inside.
Ifri's Path. The Eldertide Druids keep the grounds of Ifri's Path free of any outside influence. I want to finish this quest before I end this video, so I'm going to try to go through this quickly.
Is it over?
It'll be alright, Ember. Whoa! I guess that's why they call them the Firesong Druids. Because they do that. Alright, where's the quest objective?
Look, on that platform. What's a forest race doing here?
Okay. What is that? Alright, how do I get up there? This way? No. Must be through here.
I'm gonna show up.
Yeah, gotta be this way. Oh, you can interrupt those fire spells. That's good.
A Muse-Mouth. It has a story to tell us, outsider. I can sense it. Examine the plant. My gift to you.
Tell us how to access the Chronicle, or this is your fate.
No! How could you?
Gwenaelle. And the Chronicle. Did you see it too?
I did.
The spirit is trying to tell us something. It raised bones. What happened to the Chronicle?
What's wrong with it?
Outsider, this is the Chronicle, the spirit we commune with. But it's grown dark. Can you feel the anger radiating from it? The sadness? I don't like the looks of this.
Why would the Chronicle feel sad?
The Chronicle's always been more emotional than other nature spirits. It comprehends the experience of mortals and feels our emotions vicariously through the stories it shares. I've felt its calm, its joy, and even its grief. But this...
We saw the Firesong kill Eldertide Druids. Could that have something to do with this?
Perhaps. But there's a depth to this emotion I've never felt before. It unnerves me. Let's hurry. My Gwenaelle is in here somewhere, and my fear for her safety grows with every passing moment. The door is just over there.
Just over here?
Another Muse-Mouth Plant. I sense the Chronicle has more to show us.
You refuse to give us Ifre's gift? Very well. We will just kill you and take the Chronicle.
We can't just give you the Chronicle. The spirit is bound to this sacred place.
Then we'll cut the Chronicle from the roots and... What's happening?
Spirit motes.
Spirit motes saved Gwenaelle? But why do the Firesong want the Chronicle? The Chronicle blessed us with another vision. We saw the Firesong attack Eldertide, threaten us to gain possession of the Chronicle. All this bloodshed. That could explain why the spirit feels so guilty. But the motes, it saved Gwenaelle.
How did the Firesong Druids learn about the Chronicle?
Nature spirits, especially ones as strong as the Chronicle, are known among the circles. While the Firesong rarely leave Ifalon, they've always been aware of our spirit. Some even traveled here to partake of its stories.
Why would the Firesong Druids try to take the Chronicle?
Obviously, the Chronicle is capable of more than we ever gave it credit for. Recording and showing recent events, influencing the minds of people and animals. But why Druids would want access to that kind of power, I can barely speculate.
The Firesong are trying to gather the sacred seeds from the other circles. Could this be related?
They want our sacred seed? Whatever for. It doesn't matter. If they wanted to learn more about the sacred seeds, then the Chronicle would be a good entity to ask. It must have stories from the age of the last Druid king.
Oh, those are players.
The spirit motes are thick here. I have an idea. Such a high concentration of spirit motes is dangerous. The blessing won't protect us from this. Worse, vines seal the doors beyond. I think I have an idea, though.
What's your idea for getting past the cloud of spirit motes?
The Muse-Mouth plants in the room ahead are bloated, spewing out huge clouds of spirit motes. I can remove the vines that block the door, but I'm too old to withstand the motes in such concentrations. Luckily, I have a few vials of Ifre's rain.
What's Ifra's rain?
Purified water from a sacred waterfall. Gwenaelle uses it to awaken those who sometimes get lost in the visions. The water causes Muse-Mouth plants to shrink and close up for a time. Even ones bloated as much as these should react the same way.
All right.
Ah, it worked. I knew it would.
You want to die?
I'll let Ember kill that Firesong Druid. I'm busy.
You did it. I'll clear the line. What's happening over there? Those druids. They're transforming into forest wraiths. How is that? Gwenaelle. No, not you, please.
Oh no.
Gwen. A forest wraith. No!
Oh my god.
My Gwenaelle, my guiding light. We were so close to reaching her, and she slipped through my fingers. The spirit turned her into a forest wraith.
Why did your wife transform into a forest wraith?
Legends tell us that the Green and its spirits can summon forest wraiths to protect themselves. The Chronicle felt threatened, so it did the same. I'm not sure if this is how all forest wraiths are created, but we saw what the Chronicle did.
Is there a way to return your wife to her original form?
Possibly. The Chronicle transformed Gwenaelle into one of those things. It should be able to turn her back and return her to me. I know I've asked a lot of you, but please, come with me. We need to talk to the Chronicle. Convince it to release her.
I'll help you find Gwenaelle and talk to the Chronicle.
All right, outsider. Let's go find my Gwenaelle and convince the Chronicle to transform her back into my beloved wife.
How will we tell which forest wraith is actually Gwenaelle?
The newly created wraiths went farther into the tunnels. We keep moving, and I'm sure we'll meet up with them shortly. As for recognizing my wife, she may be a creature of darkness now, but I know I'll be able to identify her when I see her.
Alright, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop the video right here. I don't know how much further this quest is going, but I don't want to make this video too long, so in the next episode, we'll finish up this quest. Thanks for watching. See you next time.